It was a stormy night in the mines of Canada. This machine was digging through the mud, unaware it was about to wake a sleeping dragon buried for millions of years. Suddenly, metal struck something much harder than rock. A burst of ancient energy exploded from the ice, as if the ground itself was waking up from a deep sleep. Sean, the operator, froze in disbelief. The rain washed over his face, but he couldn't look away. He realized he wasn't looking at a rock, but at a face. Beneath the mud lay a sleeping giant. Not a skeleton, but a perfect armored tank from the Cretaceous period. Frozen in time. Look closer. You can see the individual scales, the heavy armor plates. It's so well preserved, it looks like it's just sleeping in the rain. The entire crew gathered around the pit, their flashlights cutting through the darkness. A strange, ancient aura rose from the deep. They realized this was no ordinary mine find. They had stumbled upon a time capsule. In the cold light of the laboratory, silence fell over the room. Scientists realized this wasn't just a skeleton, it was a mummy, a perfect statue created by nature itself. Zoom in on that armor. These spikes are preserved in such perfect detail that you can still see the original organic material. It looks less like a fossil and more like a statue carved by the gods. Look at the difference. On the left, a skeleton, what we usually find. On the right, the Borealopelta. It's not just a frame of bones, it is the animal itself, frozen in stone. Under the microscope, they found something even more incredible. Traces of red pigment. This isn't just rock, it's the actual color of its skin, preserved for millions of years. But the biggest secret was inside. X-rays revealed its last meal, a stomach full of ferns, frozen in time. He stared at the screen in disbelief. The ferns inside were fresh. This creature went from eating a peaceful lunch to being buried alive. In mere minutes. Look deep into this eye. It's a frozen window to the past. Let's rewind the clock 110 million years to witness its final day. Welcome to the Cretaceous period. Forget the ice and snow. 110 million years ago, this land was a lush, tropical paradise. And here he is, a living, breathing tank weighing 3,000 pounds. Despite those terrifying spikes, he wasn't a monster. He was a gentle giant. He spent his days peacefully grazing on the forest floor. His favorite meal was ferns. He had no idea that this peaceful lunch would be his very last. But nature had other plans. Smoke filled the air. In an instant, his peaceful home turned into a fiery nightmare. But he wasn't alone. A massive predator emerged from the smoke, looking for one last kill in the apocalypse. A massive flash flood hit with zero warning. It wasn't just water, it was an unstoppable wall of destruction that tore the forest apart. The river dragged him miles away, out to the open sea. He drifted in the vast, silent ocean for days. Far from land and scavengers, his journey was about to end. Not in the forest, but in the dark depths below. The fight was finally over. As he slipped beneath the waves, the bright sun of the Cretaceous world faded away forever. Down he went, deeper into the crushing cold. The chaos of the fire and flood was replaced by the overwhelming silence of the abyss. His massive 3,000-pound body finally reached the seafloor. It wasn't a violent crash, but a gentle landing into the soft, waiting mud. Fine sediments slowly drifted down, burying him completely. The the stone sarcophagus sealed tight, locking him away in a perfect sleep for eternity. After 110 million years in the dark, he has returned to the light. He is not just a fossil, he is a time capsule. Here he lies, the sleeping dragon, finally face to face with the future. Look at his face, peaceful, quiet. He doesn't look like a fossil from a lost world. He looks like he's just sleeping in stone. It looks so peaceful, doesn't it? A giant sleeping in stone for 110 million years. But as you stand here in the silence, close enough to touch it, you almost get the feeling that it's waiting. And in a single heartbeat, the silence of millennia is broken. The sleeping dragon has awakened. One final question. If we could bring him back to life, should we? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.